What's up, everybody? Steve here, cranking out another video. I believe this is day 11 of 30 videos for 30 days. I'm going to build an audience here real quick. Like I always say, Facebook Liveing it up. Then we record the video and I pop it onto YouTube. Hey, Brian. Thanks for watching. You're doing good. Shayla, nice to see you again. Nice to see you a couple days ago as well. Hey, Mike, nice to see you. And Ashley, no music bingo tonight then, I guess, Ashley. Maybe you're at Music Bingo watching the video, which would be ultimately super awesome. Anyway, my topic tonight is, do you have a chip on your shoulder? And the reason I brought that video up and the concept of the video is I do, or at least I did, have a pretty big chip on my shoulder for a long time. And it wasn't anything like crazy that made me sort of bitter and like a negative person, but what I ended up realizing is that I did have a chip on my shoulder. I have this sort of complex that says because I'm in a wheelchair, not only do I have to do things like everybody else does that's so quote-unquote normal or doesn't have a disability, because I have different things that I get affected by my disability, like my fine motor skills, coordination, different things like that. I've done a few assessments and they've told me all these things. And it's pretty clear in the way that I work and the way that I process things that I have some detriment based on my disability. For those of you who don't know, it's cerebral palsy, and I was born 3 months premature, pulled out with forceps. That caused brain damage that affects the message from my brain to my legs. I can walk hanging on to stuff, just can't walk on my own. So that has some cognitive issues in terms of processing and in terms of physically moving around and writing skills and probably typing and stuff like that. So what that ended up doing, because I have such a positive attitude, was that always made me want to not only be competitive and at least match the people that I worked with or the people that I was in school with, but I wanted to do better than them and do more than them. And it wasn't so I could rub it in their face and say, look, I beat you. It was more so that I could feel validated, and that big chip on my shoulder with me being in a wheelchair somehow went away. And when I realized that I had the chip in general, that changed, because as soon as you recognize the behavior, it kind of goes away. So yeah, I'm still competitive, and I still have moments where I relapse into wanting to be better than other people and things like that, and wanting to go above and beyond, and never thinking that I'm doing enough for work and could do more with side jobs. And when I went to see Gary Vaynerchuk, I had a 19-hour day just with everything, with the big event and the summit in Vancouver and all that. And I was toasted the next day, but Gary always talks about in his videos that he works 18 hours a day all the time. Well, I physically can't do that. So those are things that I needed to recognize, and understanding that I had a chip on my shoulder was one of the biggest, most helpful things that I came up with, is understanding that and then making sure that I undid that behavior, because it's not healthy being competitive with other people and being that hard on myself and striving for perfection, not excellence. I still want to strive for greatness and excellence in everything that I do, but striving for perfection is not very good. And look at Steve behind me. He obviously doesn't approve of me having a chip on my shoulder, so I'm going to leave the video at that. And hey, Dave Kong just popped in, and just wanted to remind him, because he'll say it, 5K. Inside joke. But anyway, if you guys need anything, Steve at rollingmotivation.com. And if you like this video, give it a quick share, and we'll talk to you soon. Talk to you tomorrow, actually. Okay, bye.